Catherine Martin, founder of QuietTime Ministries. Every day, I have the privilege of meeting alone with the one who actually created me, who made the world. His name is Jesus. He is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And this is my quiet time. Have you ever had a time when it's clear that God is teaching you something profound and you are growing in that area? I have, and I can tell you that it's been very clear that the Lord is teaching me about faith and growing me deeper in my faith. Because of that, I have been living in a lot of passages that have to do with faith. I learn new things from the Lord every time I'm in these verses, and I see things in a new and deeper way. So a verse that I have lived in recently is Hebrews 11, verse 6. Listen to these words. And without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of those who seek Him. Now listen to it in the New Living Translation. It's impossible to please God without faith. Anyone who wants to come to Him must believe that God exists and that He rewards those who sincerely seek Him. What I see in this verse sheds light on God's perspective about what faith really is. It seems like after we learn we can't please God without faith, that the next sentence elaborates on what faith really is and what it really requires. Faith is believing God exists and that He rewards those who sincerely seek Him. I believe this is at the heart of how we are tested in the midst of life. When life is challenging, then in our heart of hearts, we ask, what is God doing? And we may even be driven to ask God, where are you? And this is where our faith must step into the scene and say, God, I know you are at work. I come to you now and I ask that you will help me now. Teach me, Lord. Show yourself to me anew. What are you teaching me about yourself? Our faith needs to rise to a new occasion. One writer has said that Hebrews 11:6 is faith for desperate days. He goes on to say that the Bible is full of such days. Its record is made up of them. Its songs are inspired by them. Its prophecy is concerned with them, and its revelation has come through them. The desperate days are the stepping stones in the path of light. They seem to have been God's opportunity and man's school of wisdom. And the writer goes on to talk about Psalm 107, which lists a number of different trials where there was a desperate need. He points out that in every story of deliverance, the point of desperation gave God His chance. The wit's end of desperation was the beginning of God's power. Oh, that is powerful. I think the point here is that there are no accidents. And perhaps God is giving you the opportunity for the kind of faith that pleases Him. What we learn here is what's important to God in relation to our faith. We need to pay attention to what we believe about God. Is it Bible-based? Are we looking to God's Word to tell us who God is? Or are we influenced by the world and all that it says? If the world influences us more, we can count on doubt moving in on our heart and hurting our faith. Secondly, we see here that seeking God, crying out to Him, and believing in His answer is very important to Him. He wants us to do it. He loves it when we believe He will answer, that He will respond. How does that encourage you today? I'll tell you what. It encourages me to be steadfast and believe God and seek Him in times when I don't know what the answer is, in times when I have experienced loss, and in times when I have an opportunity and need His strength and help. Oh, for the faith that pleases God. That's what we want. Lord, Thank you for teaching us more about what pleases you. Give us that kind of faith today. And that's my quiet time for this week. God bless you as you continue on in the great adventure of knowing Him.